this table might be a little bit too short for the height of this mirror, which is kind of weird because that's not what the measurements are. We're still constructing this table, but I could see the outcome is going to be really nice though. So we're on the way to Home Depot, guys. We're gonna get some wood to start building this table that my loving dear husband is getting ready to do for me. And let me add, I was trying to do a DIY IKEA table hack, but as seen in the prior clips, it was a complete epic fail. So here we go, doing this complete DIY table from scratch. And I don't want it to be too thick either.
This is half inch. This is what you got to use. You got to use half inch. It's not even too heavy. Half inch.
So that's $43?
30. This is $35. Now this doesn't push it. It's $35.
The items that we used were clamps, a utility knife, a tape measure, a hammer, a mallet, a saw, and you're also gonna need a ruler and a T-square, and of course a drill. The wood is 48 by 96 inches. Okay, so what my husband is doing right now is making the measurements for the pieces of wood that we're gonna be using. The top measurements are gonna be, the top and bottom measurements are 48 by 24 inches. The two sides are gonna be 24 by 19 inches, and the back for the table is gonna be 48 by 19 inches. And the reason why that there are these measurements is because I'm doing it to accommodate the mirror that I bought from IKEA that I was trying to use initially. so we saw that we had a little bit of a hang, so we decided to trim this side down by an inch so it'll fit on the inside of the table instead of the outside of the table. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this real quick, just in case you don't know. There's a section in your local Home Depot or Lowe's that is called Oops Paint. You could just go in there. If you see a color that you're able to use, you could go ahead and purchase that paint for a fraction of the cost. This, I just made sure that I got something that was stain blocking and that was semi-gloss. That way I will know it'll be easy to clean. The color is like an off-white, so I know I could use that with many other projects, and it's just that simple. And it costs, this big tub of paint costs only $9. So if you haven't heard about it, now you know. Oops Paint at your local big box store. So we're painting the inside of the box this off-white color. I am gonna keep one side of the table open, that way I could use it for storage. So we painted the box, the inside, and then we also left it to dry for about 2 days just to make sure that everything has adhered and everything is cured, and then we went on to the next step. So I'll fast forward this part because everybody knows how to paint. Okay, so the next thing that we did is we took some scrap pieces of wood and we put it on the bottom part of the table. This is to give it a little bit of height, and also because I've wanted to put some wheels on this table because I wanted to make sure it's not heavy, and I wanted to make sure that I could push it and move it around. So here's the wheels. You could get this anywhere. I got mine from Amazon. Okay, now we're making sure that everything is fine, the wheels work, and we're able to move it around. Now we're gonna take some mirror glue that I got from Home Depot. What I did was I put the mirror on top of the table, inspected it to see if I would have any issues, and I did notice that we did have a little bit of open spacing when we put the mirror on. Also, I noticed that the mirror is a little bit longer than the actual table, which is fine. That was a reason for the wheels, so we're gonna have it like it's a floating table, a floating mirror table. Right now we're just putting the glue on top of the table. We did make a mark so we could see where to start the glue because the mirror does not cover the table completely. I would advise to put a generous amount, but not too much because the glue is gonna spread. Now we're putting some weight on the table. We put our 2 benches, and then we also went ahead and put some weights as well on the table to give it some more pressure. We left this table alone for at least 2 days because, like I said, this is a table that I want to make sure is constructed very well and it holds up for a long time. Okay, so you remember those open spaces that showed the exposed wood? I'm gonna use this to fix that problem. I got this from my local AutoZone. I use two sizes, the 1/4 inch, and I also use a 1/2 inch of this chrome. It has a nice reflective and mirrored look to it that'll give the table a complete look. I'm gonna show you really quick what I did. So this is a 1/4 piece that's running all the way down here, and this one is the 1/2 inch piece that runs down here. So it gives it a seamless, you can't even tell, which I want. So it looks nice and clean. So that's the sides. Here is the item number, and they are beveled edges, so it looks really nice. Okay, so my camera died on me for a little bit, so I'm gonna just tell you guys what I did. I'm just placing the mirrors on the table just so I could make sure that they're even and I don't have any gaps. As you can see, I had a gap at the end, so I decided to put the spacing in the middle, and I'm gonna take some of that 1/2 inch trim and put it towards the middle to make it seamless. And there you have it, a beautiful glam mirror table, and it also has a large compartment for storage.